Okay, test.
Test.
How are we doing?
Say, turn me up!
Rock and roll, baby!
So I want to welcome all of you to our tour, kind of a pre-staging tour that we do when we get a new listing. So we're going to go into the house. I have Tami with me, and we're going to go take a look around. She's going to give her input on what's going to present well. And so we just invite you to come along.
Come on! Ooh, pretty.
So we want to we'll start on the main floor here and walk you through and just kind of tell us what you think of each room and things.
I like her decor.
I know.
She's got a good vibe going on.
When I met with them the first time, I thought this is really nice and might not have to do too much. But
yeah, no, I think we can kind of tweak
touches.
some things, but I think that this could tell a really nice story.
Yeah. So in here in the living room, so just to let you know right away, they're going new carpets already.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Going to be a little bit lighter than this.
I would suggest that,
Okay.
going a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
And that, and maybe you know, we probably would not stage with the rug on here.
Sure.
I think just if we lean it out, right? That
Right.
carpet just kind of lean it out,
Kind of
not have
opens
this
it up a
blocking.
little bit more.
We can
Right.
bring that kind of color in to kind of punch out the colors that she has in her birds, and bring that kind of to life, and kind of adding that here and there in here to kind of kick it up.
Sure.
So, but I think that maybe leaning some of this out, but I kind of like the story that it's kind of telling.
Right.
She's got that kind of eclectic look. Yeah, and I really like these bird pictures because I think we can take some of the colors that are out of that, and I think it just kind of have these little pops in the room.
Yeah.
And I think that will really emphasize it. Love this.
That is nice,
Yes.
isn't it? Right.
Yes, absolutely love that.
Yeah.
It really makes it a lot. I think I would probably eliminate the hutch. out
Okay.
Of here. I think just opening it up
Just
so that
open it up.
kind of has more of a flow.
Okay.
For your-
So nice kitchen island.
Yeah. I think that we talked about having the hardwood floors redone.
Yes, we did.
So I'd like to actually see these be a little lighter.
Really?
Yes, because
Okay.
I'd like to be able to have the cabinets punch out more and not this blending a little bit. And I
Sure.
think that will just make it a little more current, lighter, airier,
Okay.
and that. Some of the other things, one of the other things is maybe putting some hardware on these.
What color hardware would you
I think I
recommend?
would just stay with the fact that she has kind of this black iron
bronze
and that and
color?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
like that door handle
exactly.
style.
Yeah. So then that way it
Use
would look
that.
nice, and I like this to just be lighter so that it kind of brings out the pecan in this.
Right.
It's not this melding away and
yeah.
that, and I think it would just lighten the space, makes it feel bigger because it's not a super big kitchen.
Exactly.
Probably even on stage day, I'd probably eliminate this whole thing.
The bars and
Yeah.
stuff, stools.
We don't.
Sense
I
for
love
it.
her table.
Love the table, but I almost would rather not have a table here in staging to show the size. Or I'm not always right. So if you think it's just fine, then
No, I like the table.
okay, the table stays.
I think if we eliminate that, but we
Then
keep the
it-
table,
okay.
we get an arrangement. I think too, I don't know if I would necessarily, I think part of it is that you're seeing high chairs, maybe
Sure.
something that's more lower here.
Okay.
So that it's not that contrast there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think
Sure.
we have some barrel chairs that would look nice with this. And kind
Okay.
of shorten that. So in the family room, I think what we can work with the pieces that she has and kind of kick them up. But I kind of would like to see that sofa out so that way we bring in something lighter.
Sure.
Again, and then
Okay.
we kind of bounce that back and forth between the dark and the light. I love her little blue, all of her pots are really pretty. I think that it's nice to kind of tie that in. I know she had a bunch of them in there in the dining room that were really pretty. We can kind of move them. Even having one of those big ones on the table would be
look
really
nice.
pretty.
Kind of pull it all, kind of keep the flow going.
Right.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. And then they're going to take the den out.
The little powder bathroom.
So we want to do something in here. These will be gone,
Yeah. I would
So-
empty the cell out.
or just leave it empty.
No. I would bring something else in.
Okay.
I think it needs to be smaller,
Okay.
not come at you.
Right, and that's what we were
Yeah.
talking about with the owner.
Yeah. So I think it would be better if we can kind of get something, even if it's just in the window and we're seeing the back side of it, something over here, and leave this open because the doors kind of intrude on the space a little bit. Oh, this is nice.
So down
Family
here,
space. Ooh, nice. Love this.
right? Is that fun or what?
That looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will stage up really nice. Yeah.
So when this house was built and they bought it, this was unfinished down here. None of this existed.
Well, it's great family space.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's got the nice little movie
Big
room.
theater.
But this is, I mean, I love all the bricking, the stuff, the stones that they used. Just, again, creates that whole charm look down here.
It kind of brings the Woodinville
Yes.
very...
And the wines and the tasting and all that. Yeah,
Yes.
no, you kind of brought that in here. Yeah.
Exactly. So it just fits for the where we're at.
Right.
It's very comfortable. The owners said they entertain a lot down here and have a lot of fun. And in the summer, when it's warmer, the deck's a very big deck, and then they have, you know, the recreational court out in the yard. So
Yeah, that's nice.
super fun.
I'm a little disappointed we don't have any popcorn though.
Next time we do our walkthrough, we should have some popcorn going.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we need to go catch ourselves a movie.
That's right. Look at this. I mean, wow.
Yeah, and look at the bowling pins. Those are
so
so cool. Yeah.
I know. Just give it a little bit of. So when I came through and I was asking them, so are those lights by chance?
I wondered the same thing actually. I wondered if
They
they were like,
reflected back behind. It would
yeah, they're really cool.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
nice? I mean, just a battery attachment.
Would be nice.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Maybe.
You could do it, yeah.
I'll try that out.
Yeah.
Because that would look really neat. You know, a couple of big movie posters kind of would look really cool.
Yeah,
know.
I think that on stage, if they want to, you know, we work obviously with these are staying, maybe just one of the love sacks, and then
Okay.
the rest of them all kind of cleared
Sure.
out in here.
Yeah.
We can kind of put it over here.
One thing I was going to mention to the owners that I think of just a small construction thing I would recommend is see those glass doors? If we put one here, and
Let
just
more light in.
lets more light in, and when you come downstairs,
It's just more entertaining. You see the whole beautiful backyard with the pickleball. And
exactly,
everything.
you'll
Yeah.
see it right through here. It'll be a
Yep.
picture of what's down there. Because when I open the door, that's what you see.
Oh yeah, that
see?
looks nice. Yeah.
So you'll come down the stairs, enter the room, and you start seeing the court through that
Right.
glass, and it's kind of a draw, which will also let more light in.
Yeah,
I
I
just
think too. You just don't see all this entertainment stuff that they have out here, which
Right.
is really the biggest. You know, it's a
It's
real
a
selling.
really nice feature. I mean, it's such a nice backyard. They have a sprinkler system. They have an invisible fence for the dogs, so they don't stay in the yard.
That's nice.
Yeah. So a man walks into a bar, and
The story
the
begins.
story begins. Like,
All right.
You could take off a lot of directions.
Well, let's go to the bar.
Yeah.
This is so really nice.
So now, if you spend too much time at the bar,
That's-
the next morning you
Then
get to go to the gym.
You go to the gym, and I
Yes.
mean, look at this gym.
Right.
Wow.
Now, I can't say they're leaving any gym equipment.
Right, but
But
it
you
gives
can
the
sure
potential buyer
see-
to see that they could have this as a gym.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, or if they need it, it could be serve as a bedroom down here, I guess.
You know, you're
Same
right.
thing too.
Absolutely.
Maybe you got a teenage son. So,
Yeah. So an interesting story behind that door, which so let's.
so what's behind the door?
I don't know, but I heard that pirate is starting to follow us around.
Well, let's go
Yeah,
check it
let's go
out.
see if he's in there. Get your dukes
I'm
out.
ready.
Okay.
I'll let you do the honors of opening it first,
Okay.
so that I can run.
That's right. Or maybe he's sleeping. Maybe he had a jug of rum and he's all sacked out. We'll know. Never know.
Oh my goodness!
So this is potential square footage for down. Walk the plank.
Where's your booty?
It's got the plank
Holy
ability.
cow!
This is huge.
Yeah.
And even if you ran the floor out here, and
There's,
I'm
this
gonna
is
get
extending. I mean, this, yeah.
ton. I mean, you could look at how much space. So I'm going to get between now and when we go live, I'll have measurements down here and to show you.
Really cool.
So-
a lot of space because it's so tall too.
Exactly.
I mean, you could add a couple other bedrooms down here.
Exactly.
I mean,
or a whole
or-
big
or-
massive rec room with a big deck off of that.
well, or the same thing. I mean, it could be another renting situation. It could be a rental type
True,
situation.
because there's a door. You know,
Right.
well, obviously build a door whatever
Right.
you want, slider, or there is a man door currently, but
Okay.
you could put a big slider and continue your rec room.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really nice. This is such a big open space that I feel like this needs to be bigger and grander.
Needs to be tell-a-story.
Yes.
And for our price range we're now in,
That you're probably-
this is, I
Yeah.
was thinking, I'm like, well, what style would go and keep it from not going too advanced?
Exactly.
You got that real,
Still keeping it in the bronze, but I think if we can, find a bigger
Sure.
chandelier that's more fits with the eclectic look that she's kind of got with the railing, the iron,
Right.
and that, I think it would look nice.
okay, I'll get that on the radar.
And
then.
maybe even more clear glass, so we get a little bit more light.
Like the dining room.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this is nice because you can get a little charming space here, a little cozy, and it looks like we're. Oh, this is pretty. Yeah, very nice, charming.
You know, and for a king-size bed, that fits in here really nice.
It does.
Yeah.
It's very clean, simplistic. Everything I think looks nice with her white linens bouncing off the dark color. This is also, you said, was being recarpeted.
Yes, the whole house, where there's carpet, there'll be new carpet.
Okay. Yeah, this looks really nice. I think I would just strip it out for day and stage.
Sure. Yeah. So I think they've got a really nice closet organizer set up, but when it's full of clothes, it's hard to see it. So we'll say that
Have
for a
them-
surprise later when it's empty.
So this
yeah,
bedroom?
These 3 bedrooms on the end are just, average sized bedrooms. Got a closet, nice big window.
Absolutely. I think maybe even changing out maybe the yellow of those.
These deals.
Yeah, and allowing
making
more
them-
light, especially
Yeah.
if we're not changing the paint in these rooms, then maybe
Okay.
letting a little bit more light in.
Good idea.
And that's a pretty inexpensive fix.
Right. That's that's
Maybe even changing those bulbs to an Edison type white, so that it shows through the clear glass a little
right,
bit.
downstairs being.
This is nice. It's got a nice double closet and that. This looks stage up really nice.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody plays music. And again, same suggestion on that. Just again, lightening
Go with the
it.
new-
Yeah.
okay.
Lighten it. And it looks like they're in every room. So.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And this has its little bathroom.
Right, and it's Jack and Jill because the other bedroom
Okay.
had
Yeah.
a
That's
door
right. It
into
goes through there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
So, yeah, nice feature.
Yeah. This looks really cute. I love her little vintage refrigerator.
Oh, yeah, right. There we go. The 50s are back.
That's right.
That kind of wraps it up. And for all you for watching, thanks for coming along on this tour. And we'll
Wait till you see what we do.
yeah. So stay tuned and watch the next video on this Woodinville Palace. Bye now. Test.
It's just a muffin, baby. That's all it is.
Okay. Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to give you just a quick scenario on what we're going to do to the front of this house to get ready for market. We're going to paint the house on the front. We're going to pressure wash the pathways, and we'll even pressure wash the sidewalk in front of the house, give it a newer feel. We'll do the trim paint. The paint's good enough. We don't need to paint the whole house, but just a coat in the front as you approach the house, since it is curb appeal. We'll put just an extra touch. I just want to point out a couple of things that are like perfect in this backyard. One, it's got a sprinkler system, so this lush green that you see stays green all summer long. It's edged nice, it's maintenanced, landscaped perfectly. I mean, this is a beautiful golf course setting, if there was such a thing, for a backyard. Then you also have the sport court that they built that has basketball and pickleball, which is really popular now, is doing the pickleball. So go down, we'll take a closer look on some of the features that are down there on the sport court. So come along. The features of everything. One, it's professionally done. It's painted out with the lines. It has a border rockery. And then on the very edge of this, which gives it that refinement, is this brick setting that just everything is encapsulated in. And what a beautiful court this is. I'll point out that this has a good transition from refinement to more nature, with the split rail fence, which I call a landscape fence. And just past that, you still have, your land goes past this. There's a little creek that runs back there, and it's just a very natural setting that's still part of your yard. Looking back up at the house, you have 2 decks. The downstairs deck is a bigger deck. It's got a TV mounted to the wall and a lookout over to this court, which is fun for entertaining. So that's going to be a lot of fun for the new owners. There is a feature for the invisible dog fence. So, and they have all the collars and things that they'll leave here for the new owners if they have animals that they want to have roam free on the property. So, right, look at him.